Ron? Hi, my topic is about thesis. Uh, just before that, what is a thesis? A thesis is where it demonstrates your ability to conduct and present your empirical investigation. Empirical basically means, by means of observing and through experience or even an experiment. That's what empirical means, just to make it simple. There are three topics I'm going to talk about regarding the thesis. The first one is introduction, method and research design, and theoretical framework. To start with, in the introduction, this is where you explain, discuss, and justify the choice or need of your thesis or the topic. You can say it depends. Uh, it it means that you have to by it over here you have to explain or convince your supervisor or your colleagues the reason why you've taken the thesis, the topic or the subject of your thesis. Um, the next is the method and research design. This is where you choose the structure, the format of how you do your thesis. In the end, you cannot just put in a random way, just write a thesis in a random way. For instance, if you write a thesis about finance, it needs a structure which has a lot to do with qualitative or quantitative data. It depends which kind of thesis you plan to write, the format. So this is very important. At the same time, it also allows you to make it understandable for yourself, at the same time for your peers and your supervisor. The third one is, before that, you must make sure while you're writing in your research design, you write about the benefits and the limitations of your research. This one thing about the thesis is that you have to be really honest with yourself. You have to really, you cannot just you cannot just write something which you don't feel that is not making any sense. If you have a limitation, you should write and state it. That, for instance, you cannot get this much because of lack of resource or information or data. You have to write that. And at the same, vice versa for the benefits. Uh, Next, the last one is about the theoretical framework. In most places, they call it literature review. If you look in the Harvard reference system, sometimes they call it literature review. Basically means it's the body of the thesis, like what we seen back in high school. In essay writing, we write introduction, then there's a thing called body. That body is the theoretical framework. Over here, this is where you discuss about your topic through analysis, theoretical arguments, or relevance to the field of the study. Analysis should enable you to answer the research questions, accomplish the aim of the thesis. And over here, I must warn you, while you'll be taking information from other sources, so plagiarism is taken very seriously from this side. So make sure you write the right references and the bibliography. And that's about it. Thank you.